Bless the Lord, O my soul, blessed art thou, Lord. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me, bless his holy name.
Have you ever encountered an angel? And if you have, did you know it was an angel? Many years ago, when I was a new monk, some probably 35, 40 years ago, I was walking in a residential neighborhood of San Francisco with an elderly monk. And looking straight ahead, I saw a man coming towards us who was obviously homeless. His clothes were tattered. His face was filthy. His hair and beard were all dirty and messed up. And with each step, I could see that he had no soles on his shoes. And he had no socks, so his feet, his bare feet, were showing with each step. And my first thought was, I've got to protect this older monk from this man. So as we got closer to him, he was probably a quarter of a block away, I took the arm of this old monk and I said, let's cross over here, which would have been in the middle of the street. And he said, why? And I said, well, look what's coming our way. And he said, no, we will stay the course. So we continued walking. And this slowly walking fellow was like right here. And this old monk that I was with went right around me and up to this man and took his filthy hands, put a $20 bill in his hand, and that was a lot of money back then, took the other hand, and with his two hands, he clasped over the hands of this homeless person. And he said to him, I want you to get yourself something good to eat. And at that point, that man looked up at us for the first time, and I saw the bluest eyes, clear blue eyes, like I had never seen before. They were not the eyes of a homeless man. They were eyes filled with love and compassion and wisdom. I was stunned. I was totally stunned to see this. And as we continued to walk, I looked at my friend and I said, did you see his eyes? Those were not the eyes of a homeless man. And this holy monk said, that's because that was an angel unaware, and we were being tested. And I have never forgotten that. To this day, when I know that I'm going to be in a city, I always put a 20, a 10, a 5, and a 1 in this pocket. I mix them up so that I don't know which bill I will be pulling out. And then if someone comes up to me to spare change, I'm going to leave it up to God with what I give them. And it was all rooted in that moment when I encountered an angel unaware. We don't always have spare change to give out. And sometimes there are so many homeless people, especially this day and age, that we find that we want to avoid them rather than give out spare change and have some other homeless person see us give money out. But there's something else that we can do for somebody like that, someone that we sense is really in need and in suffering. We can go into a nearby McDonald's and buy them a burger and fries and a milkshake and come out and give it to them. We can give them a gift card for a grocery store. We can go into a convenience store and buy some bottles of water and a loaf of bread and some cheese and go out and give them that sack with that food. And who knows, we might be giving that food and that water to an angel unaware. But even if they're not an angel unaware, it is important for us to remember that they are God's children and that they have been created just like we have in the image of God. God bless you.
Both now and ever and unto the ages of ages. Amen. Only begotten Son and immortal Word of God,